Hello and welcome to the Wellness Corner in Voice for Equity. My name is Tiana. Today I am bringing you a heart closing practice. This practice is intended and dedicated to those of you who have a heavy heart right now. So if that is from maybe the death of someone, the loss of a relationship, a breakup, whatever it is that has your heart heavy, this practice will help you do what your body naturally wants to do, which is to retreat and to close in and to protect itself after having a broken heart. So I thank you for being here. I am holding your heart in mine and wrapping you in a big hug. If you have a block, a blanket, or a towel even, and maybe even an eye pillow or a towel, small hand towel that you can place over your eyes in Savasana towards the end of our practice so that you can really retreat inward. That's what we'll be using today. If you don't have those things, that's okay too. So let's go ahead and begin. Come around to a tabletop position with your knees under your hips. Slide your big toes to touch. Send your seat to your feet. Extend your arms forward. You could use a block under your forehead here, or bringing your forehead all the way down to the mat. So I'm going to bring my forehead all the way down to the mat, but if your forehead doesn't rest gently or easily, go ahead and use your block. Let your seat rest towards your feet. Your chest and belly rest down towards the mat in between your knees. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Start to take some full, even breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Fill your belly, your lungs with air. And exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Take that again. Inhale fully, deeply. When you think you're full, see if you can take another sip of air. Exhale, open your mouth. Seal your lips if that feels available. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Sometimes when our heart is heavy, it's even hard or challenging to take deep breaths. Our breaths become shallow. So focus on your breath, trying to bring in more oxygen. And as you exhale, just let your body relax. Think of each inhale you take as a way for your body to create space. And each exhale you soften into that space you've created. I invite you to set an intention for your practice or even a dedication. Maybe dedicating it to a loved one. Dedicating it to yourself for taking care of yourself, getting on the mat, taking the time. Maybe your intention is to create a little, or to call in a little compassion for where you are on and off of the mat.
patience. Maybe it's to give yourself grace. Just allow your intention or your dedication to become a part of your practice. On your inhale, walk your hands as far forward as you can, popping up onto your fingertips. So it's like you have a tennis ball under your palms, your wrist and forearms lift, and you find this length along the sides of your body and in your shoulders. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Your head will follow. Continue to press your heels or your hips towards your heels. Inhale back to center and exhale your hands over to the left. Inhale back to center. Release your palms down to the mat and shift up to your tabletop position. With your knees back under your hips. Swing your legs around and we'll come to a seated position. In your seated position, this is our easy seat. Placing your right shin in front of your left. Take your block if you have it handy and place it just in front of your right shin. Make room for your sits bones, so really grounding down through your sits bones, feeling connected to the earth. Let's inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward and bring your forehead down to your block. If you don't have a block handy, you can stack your hands or make fist and stack your fist and rest your forehead down. Staying connected to your breath. So coming into these shapes and just working through any tightness in your body. When we're grieving or have a heavy heart, we tend to squeeze everything in and tense up. Again, just your body's way of trying to protect itself. And so we're saying here, it's okay. You're okay. And to still feel all the feelings, all the emotions. Your next inhale, walk your hands in. We'll sit up and switch your legs. So now your left shin will come in front of your right. One side might not feel as natural as the other, but we want to work both hips here. So we'll take another inhale. And exhale, walk your hands forward and fold over your block. And just take notice. One side may be different or tighter than the other side. And we're just noticing. No judgment in how your body feels in these shapes. We judge ourselves enough. We don't need to judge ourselves based on flexibility or mobility. Notice here, even if you're squeezing your seat or your shoulders or clenching your jaw. Inhale, walk your hands in, and we'll sit up here. Remove your block off to the side, extend your legs forward. We'll just shake that out, let that go. Take your left leg at a slight angle to your mat. Bend your right knee. Place the sole of your foot at your upper left thigh. Flex your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, slight rotation over your left leg and forward fold. So we're going to reach for either your ankle or your calf or even the outside of your foot. Inhale, get a little bit of lift here, and as you exhale, fold over your left leg. Think of the crown of your head reaching for your toes. Maybe you have a micro bend or even a big bend in your left knee. Perhaps you feel a stretch along your right side body at your waistband as you relax your right knee down towards the mat. For these next few breaths, just let go of whatever you're holding on to, rounding down. Maybe relax your forehead down onto your knee or your shin. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. Extend your right leg out at a slight angle. Bend your left knee, the left sole of your foot at your upper right thigh. Flex your right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, slight rotation, fold over your right leg. Hold on to something. Inhale, get a little bit of lift and length. Exhale, fold your body down. So same thing here, the crown of your head reaching towards your toes. Flex your right foot. Think of pulling your heart space forward. Look for that stretch here along the left side of your body. Relax your left knee down. And for the next few breaths, we'll let go, rounding into it. And inhale slowly to rise. Extend your left leg down the mat, both legs down the mat, and we'll shake that out, let that go. Slide onto your right seat, bend into your right knee, slide onto your right seat. Swing your left leg around. So both shins are parallel. I'm going to bring my block back in front of me. Your right shin parallel to the upper edge of the mat. Your left shin parallel to the long edge of the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Use your right hand, your left hand to the mat to press into it to get some lift. Big inhale. So you exhale, fold your body forward, coming onto your forearms. If you have a blanket, you could slide it under your right seat for a little support and lift so we're not sinking into the right hip. And again, if you have your block, you'll bring your forehead down onto your block, or you'll stack your hands, or come all the way down onto your forehead onto the mat. And you'll settle in here. Come back to the intention or dedication you created at the beginning of your practice. Just check back in. Staying connected to a nice even breath. Inhale, walk your hands in towards your hips, sit up nice and tall. If you have a blanket under your right seat, you'll move that off to the side. Roll onto your right seat, swing your left leg around. So your left shin parallel to that upper short edge of your mat, and your right shin parallel to the long edge of your mat. I'm going to swing my blanket around to the other side, so I'll use it here under my left hip for a little bit of support. Inhale, exhale, fold your body forward. And again, this side may be different than the other side, so you'll adjust as you need to. And we tend to have tighter hips, just nature of sitting in the car, at a desk. So our hips tend to get tight, but also we tend to hold a lot of emotion in our hips. And sitting in these postures may be a little bit uncomfortable at times. So see if you can sit in the discomfort. As long as it's not pain, there's a difference, but discomfort. Breathing into those places that feel tight as a way to create space. Our body holds on to all of our experiences. So moving the body helps clear some of the tightness. some of the tension, some of the trauma, some of the sadness, the loss. Inhale, walk your hands in. Sit up tall. Remove your blanket if you're using it. Swing your legs around to the top of your mat. Again, we'll shake that out. Bring the soles of your feet together and butterfly your knees out wide. Again, if you have your block, you'll use it here, placing it maybe at the base of your heels here. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, you'll fold your body forward. Bring your forehead down to your block. If you don't have a block here, same thing, you can stack your hands, placing them at or on your feet, relaxing your forehead there. If you have your blanket and no block, you can fold it up, or a towel, again, stacking your fist. Just find something, a little bit of height, so that you can rest your forehead down, so that you can round down into the shape. Relax your knees. Again, just take a scan of your body. Where are you holding and tightening and tensing? Find some softness. Inhale, walk your hands in. Remove your block off to the side. Extend your legs forward. We'll shake that out. Make room for your sits bones. You're just moving some of the flesh out of the way so you feel really grounded and connected to the earth. With your legs extended long down the mat. Legs are about hip-width distance apart. Bring your block again. You'll place it in between your legs. Inhale to sit up tall, and exhale, fold your body forward, bringing your forehead yet again down to your block or whatever tool you have, whatever support you have. Your knees might be soft here. So you're not forcing your body into anything. It's soft. Inhale, slowly come up. Place your block off to the side. Place your hands down towards your hips. Bend into your knees and scoot your seat forward. Find your way down onto your back. You can do that by just taking your hands to the backs of your knees and thighs, rolling onto your back. Once there, hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Gently rock from side to side. Rock back to center. Place your feet down onto the mat. Extend your legs down onto the mat. So this is our first shape where we're really open here. Having a blanket would be really nice to place over your belly, over your heart, as a way to really ground you here into this shape. If you have an eye pillow or a small hand towel to place over your eyes, that can feel really supportive here. Just allowing your eyeballs to settle, the heaviness of the pillow or a towel. Let your feet fall open. Your arms drape the sides of your body, your palms flip open. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Soften the space between your eyes. Find stillness in your body. As thoughts come, allow them to come. And allow them to go. Trying to not hold on to anything here. Imagine your thoughts as clouds. They float in and they float out. Savasana. Bring some awareness back. Awareness to your breath and to the space around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your ankles and wrists. Bend your knees, planting your feet to the mat. Roll over onto your side, whichever side is most comfortable, and cradle your head into your bottom arm for support so you're in a fetal position. And with your eyes closed or a soft gaze, use the strength of your arms and press up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together at your heart space. Your thumbs connect to your heartbeat, this space, this place of compassion, of love, of healing. Take a slight tilt of your chin towards your chest. Thank you for being here, allowing me to guide you, sharing your practice with me. If your heart is heavy, I'm sending you all of the love and the healing. Until next time, be well. Namaste.